Okay, so first of all, we have to know what is a tutor application. So tutor application, it's an architecture. This is a common software architecture that is used to structure applications into two main layers, where the front end and the back end. In a tutor architecture, we have the front end layer, which is responsible for the user interfaces, and the backend where the business logic and data management happen. This is a structure that helps us in keeping things in organized way. So in tutor application, as I said, it actually split the app into two layers, where the presentation layer we call it front end, and the called the data tier, which includes the both the back end logic and the database, we call it the back end. So in this structure, presentation tier is where user interact with the app. So whether it through a web browser or a mobile app, it actually interact. From the presentation tier, the user send the request to the data tier. Like suppose meanwhile the data tier, it actually process that request that the user sent through the front end, and applies the business logic and manage the data in the data tier. So both of these tiers can be hosted on different server, for example on the AWS EC2, such which allows us to scale each part separately based on the demand. So this is the same thing that I talk about. A tutor application, it actually divides an app into two layers, where we have presentation tier, which is the front end, and the data tier, which is the back end. And this is setup that separates the user interface from the database, while combining the backend logic with the data management. And the presentation tier, it actually handles the user interaction via the web browsers or apps, while the data tier, it actually processes requests and manages the data. Both tiers can run separately, as I said, in the AWS EC2, allowing it independent scaling, meaning we can scale one server and it won't be affected to the other one. So this architecture is simple and efficient, and it actually enhances the security by restricting the direct access to the backend. So this is mainly what a tutor application is.